Today we're here at Legion State Park, which is in the middle of nowhere, Mississippi, but the closest town is Louisville, kind of in the middle part of the state, a little bit northern, but kind of centrally located in the state. We're going to do a little tent camping, and we're going to get some miles on the shoes on one of their hiking trails they got here. Now this park opened way back in 1937. It is the fourth state park in the system. Now it was built by the CCCs back in the day, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see some of the buildings and things like that that are still here from that time frame. And speaking of that, the lodge that is here is it is the oldest building in the whole Mississippi State Park group of parks, I guess you'd say. Still has the 1937's hand-sewn logs and things like that, so we're going to check that out hopefully this afternoon. But let's go find my camping spot and let's see what we can get into today. So I found the primitive camping area. I still haven't found an office or anything. I found the lodge, but there's nobody there, which is, as a road goes down that way. We'll go take a look at that later on, but you can see there's a gate here. It looks like you can go this way, but we're going to take a look at these primitive camping spots and see if it's going to be worth even staying here, I guess you'd say. And the way the map looks online, that you follow this I guess you say dirt road here, path, trail, whatever you want to call it, past these here disc golf. We got courses down that way. So I'm not sure if I want to lug my stuff all the way down here by hand. And yeah, that's not very hot out, but I'm just not in the mood to be hauling my gear all the way. I'm glad I kind of packed light for this trip. So yeah, when I get to find the campground, I'll get back with you, see what's going on. So I just walked, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile from my car down that road here. And according to the map, this area here is the tent camping area. I passed up a couple of spots that's been cut this year that make a decent campsite, but something is leading me to believe that this is not the tent camping area. I don't know. I hope I just didn't drive 4 hours for nothing. I'm having intuitions that this is not going to work out. And that's, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I'm going to follow this around this way here. I don't have a knife on me or anything. Anyways, yeah, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the thing about Mississippi State Parks is you cannot reserve tent camping spots, primitive tent camping spots. It's first come, first serve. As I walk into a spider web, yeah, there's been nobody back here in quite a while. This would be a very nice tent camping area. Yep, there's another spider web, 2 spider webs. I'm just asking for trouble back here, ain't I? Yeah, this would be a really, really nice tent camping area if it was, for lack of better terms, taken care of. This is the old road. I mean, look right there. Right there. That's an old picnic table. So, this was the tent camping area at one time. And even online it says there's tent camping here. But I'm not seeing it. I mean, there's kind of an area there that might be a tent camping area, or was a tent camping area. It looks like the road keeps on going and gets kind of thicker and thicker. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get bit by a snake. But from the way the map looks, the road goes this way and kind of loops back around to where that little garbage scrap metal pile was at. I don't know. I'm not feeling this right now. It's kind of interesting that, you know, it's in an abandoned, I guess you'd say an abandoned state park area. I don't know. Yeah, there has been nobody back here in quite some time. There's that picnic table again. And that's not relatively old. I mean, it's got a metal base to it, but the wood's all rotten out. I'm gonna go back up here to this trash pile and see if I can go on the other side off to the right there and see what's over that way. Okay, so that's the road we came in on. Cars parked down there. Trash pile just came from that way. And this is the other side of that loop, or old loop. You can tell it's a road. Looks like there's something up here. Some trash or something, I don't know. Spider webs. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like even online it says there's tent camping here. I think it says like 16 spots or something like that. I don't know, maybe a couple years ago maybe, but not this year. Go down this trail a little bit here. See what this piece is here. Looks like a slide, yeah. Like a water slide maybe, or kids slide. Yeah, that is a slide off a playground. The things you find in the woods. So kind of ends right here. There's big spider webs and also thicker. Really hate that I drove 4 hours up here. I was really looking forward to the hiking trails, and this kind of makes me wonder how good those hiking trails are. I don't know. Kind of bummed out right now because I don't know if there's another place close by that I can get to and get my camp set up before sunset. It's right about 3:30 now. Starts getting dark probably about 7. So I'm not sure. There's another big spider web. Yeah, there's been nobody back here in quite a while. I mean, this would be a great tent camping area if it was just maintained. I hate to see this, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So let me get back with y'all in just a little bit. Get back to the car and kind of regroup and see, I guess, what my options are for the area. Like I said, I'm kind of in the middle of this, another big spider web, kind of in the middle of the state, so I could go either way, but how far am I going to have to go to get there, you know, if that makes sense. See, like right here, okay, there's a trash can and an area right here. Like this has been cut this year. This has been cut within the last, I don't know, let's just say 2 months. Not a bad spot, you know. Got lots of shade. You got firewood all up in there, as much as you can carry. Garbage can, you know, it probably hasn't been used in quite a while. I don't even want to open it up. But you see what I'm saying? It's like they offer tent camping, but they really don't. And it kind of seems like this area has been abandoned. It's kind of a bummer too. It's a really nice area. I like the tent camping spots that are kind of out of the way and away from all the RVs and the road noise, and you know, you're kind of out in the woods. You know, I like the area, but I'm not kind of liking how it's planning out. See, like right here, here's another spot. It's been cut. Same time. Probably not a great spot to camp at with all that downfall right there. Snakes and all that good stuff. I mean, but it's another spot. So there's at least, that's the second spot, maybe a third spot. I don't know. It's just kind of a bummer that this is the way it is. And you can tell right there, there's some remnants of possibly trash cans, something like that. I don't know. Saw this too on the way in. It's like a concrete foundation of some sorts that goes back in there. I'm not gonna even attempt to find out what that was. Could be a restroom or snake pit. And see, there's another spot. Now, I wouldn't mind camping in that spot. Okay, I mean, literally, there's nobody can come back here and bother me. But it's a pretty nice little haul to the car, and I'm not really set up for backpack camping this time. I was expecting to, you know, drive on the road and kind of park out of the way and, you know, carry my gear a little bit, be there, but not this. See, there's another pole, and there's a part of a sign you can see there. Can't tell what it says though. I mean, that'd been a nice little spot there, right there on the ridge. Let's go take a look at it. See, I mean, there's firewood on the ground. Nice little ridge, little valley down that way. But yeah, it's a pretty good, decent little haul back to the car. See, here's another spot. So this is 4 spots. You can tell there's a signpost. Sign's long gone. Nice area, lots of shade, plenty of firewood, fairly flat, spider web. But who's gonna walk this far? I mean, like I said, it's probably 1/8 to 1/4 mile of the car, because the road's closed off, but you can drive around it. But I'm not catching a ticket today for, you know, trespassing on state property. I guess it would be. I don't know. I'm not even gonna fathom that right now. So yeah, this kind of sucks because, like I said, I'm 4 hours from the house and a good ways away from anything else. See, that's a spot there too. So there's 5 spots. Not a bad spot, okay. But like I said, it's still a good haul away from the car. I don't know. Boy, I hope I don't have to drive 4 hours back to the house. See? There's another spot. You can see where there was a trash can at one time. Yeah, nice little area. There's no fire rings or anything, which is, you know, I get it, no problem. Be a decent spot for a tent. Looks like there's maybe a spot here across the street here, across the road. Kind of the same way. So, I mean, there is spots here, but it almost seems like there's not. With the gate up and everything like that, I'm kind of leery. I don't know. I'm not gonna try my luck. See, there's another one of those 4-post deals. I don't know what that is. It's kind of weird. I wonder if there's a piece of concrete nearby, like the other one was. See, there's another spot. I guess you call it a spot. Same thing. Decent spot, out of the way. A little area here, kind of the same way. You can tell it's been cut, but with the gate closed off, I don't know. It's like they don't want you back in here anymore, or camping in here anymore. Kind of a weird pipe in the ground. Some flag and tape on that tree. Don't know. Just don't know. I just came across something weird on the way out too. And this is old red clay, kind of dirt gravel road. But look right here. I thought it was another camping spot or a hiking trail. You can see that's drainage rock, what we call drainage rock, gravel. Drainage rock's what it is. It's like a little circular path. Goes around, back right there to the road. But why? Like literally why? I mean, there's a dirt hill right here. Right there in front of us. I don't know. Just, there's another dirt hill right there kind of out of the place. I don't know, this is just weird. This is, you know, within the last 5 years, I guess, maybe 10 at the latest. But something just doesn't add up here. Doesn't add up at all. This is why that's there. Loops back out and comes right through here. You can see the gravel over there my finger's pointing to. Just odd, odd, odd. I guess I could say this is my first time being at a state park abandoned campground. Well, I think I'm going to keep on heading down the road, head back to the car, regroup, and see what my options are. But right now, the Legion Lake State Park camping trip is a bust. But anyways, appreciate y'all sticking along. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But anyways, I'll go find me someplace to stay for the night, I guess. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.